One. Hello everyone and welcome back to DJ's Gaming. We are here with another episode of... I need to get rid of this cobblestone real quick. We're here... Brain just shut down. Another All the Mods 11. And we need to do something because... Wait, where's all my I literally, like... Okay, and can it be any... Yeah, it could be even a copper. Wait, can it be a coal? Yes, it can. Okay. And then it was just a piece of paper. Paper. This is why we need a storage system, guys. We need a storage system so bad. Oh my gosh. Okay. No paper here. I will take the chests. Thank you very much. No paper here. Okay. So we'll just make it easy. And paper. Name tag. Ton of iron. Anvil. And we need to do something because we have our first member, and as you guys hopefully know, that one, his B is not capitalized. All right. Okay. So, we have our first member. And so, this cow gets the honor. You are now Killer Bee. If you want to see your name on one of my mobs, a hostile mob, or on one of my machines, become a member of the channel. Dependent upon the level of membership, will decide on whether you are a passive mob, hostile mob, or a machine. But Killer Bee is our first member since I have started this, and so we now have Killer Bee the cow. Now, back to what we were doing, which is going to be building a bunch of chests. That's what we're going to start with anyways. And I need a bunch of levers. And we're also going to need... Oh, whoops. I wonder if any of this is actually redstone. Uranium tin, stellarite, holy Hannah, copper, coal, aluminum, arcane crystals. I think we need dust for redstone. Okay. Yep. They have to be purified dust blocks. Okay. So, there we go. Oh, right. Need a bunch of levers. Now that can make us a stack. And... okay. I can... right here. Okay, and... now... now, for those who are wondering, Killer Bee is also the creator of the villager quest line. I shouldn't say quest line. The villager campaign for the RTS. And besides enjoying the videos, he also gives a lot of very helpful tips. Gosh darn it. And then, of course, as always, guys, we are going to completely overdo this. Completely overdo this. Because, gosh darn it, I've been doing that every single time. I like to overdo our storage system. Okay. Okay. Oops. Okay, sweet. I actually had an even number. Okay. So far, so good. That is the start of our over the doing on our storage systems. Now, I want a bunch of these. Why does I feel like I have more in these? I probably do somewhere. I guarantee you I have more of these somewhere. I just don't know where yet. Okay. So, what we need is... I can unbookmark things here. So we're gonna need logic cables. Hey! Oh, excuse me. Ow. That hurt. Oh, that actually hurt. Mm. Attaches an energy holder to the network. There's a fluid. These are item interfaces. Attaches an item inventory to the network. I think we're gonna need a bunch of those. Storage term. Visually interact with the ingredients shown in the network. So I need one of those. Which is going to need a display panel. Just going to need the static. Which is going to need an output. And I have to do the opposite. I have to do the input as well. Because this one here needs an input. Which needs the variable cards. Which needs paper. I have a paper. I don't have a paper. Wait, I do have a paper. I put it in here. As well as more of the crystals. No, I don't have... Where did I put my paper? Ah. Did I put the paper in here? I put the paper in here. Okay. Honestly, I could have made a lot more of those. Okay. Oh, I need a sticky piston for this. Ooh. Well, we can make a piston. I am going to need more redstone. I'm also going to need... Fudge, I don't think, not only do I not have a sticky piston, I don't think I have any, I'm going to need the glowstone, I remember that. But I don't think I have any, oh. Fujifilms. I don't have any slime balls. I was sure the word was going to get to me eventually. I just... My brain blanked on what it was. Okay, well, for now, let's focus on getting ourselves a sticky piston. Okay. Or let's get a piston. Oh, I need blocks of wood. Alright. Really? I just got the battery as low. Alright. That's a birch nest, not what I thought it was. Gosh darn it. I am just failing today. Okay, now then. There are multiple ways to make... a sticky piston, correct? Okay, there we go. No, it's just a slime ball. Is there more than one way to make a slime ball? Yes, we can actually cook jellyfish. Okay. So... I just need to come out here, and I'm fairly certain I should be able to find some jellyfish. I'm in a cold ocean. Fudge. I don't remember if jellyfish spawn in cold oceans or warm oceans. Well, there's just regular ocean right around the corner there. I mean, so yeah. If they don't spawn in cold oceans. Hey, little chody? Little chod... that. Wow, I am really bad at people's names. It doesn't help that I'm not fully here today. I've been doing a lot of work, and so my brain is kind of like here but not here. But how you been doing? I see glow squids. Okay, I am hoping that there will be a jellyfish in this deep ocean. Oh yeah, been there. Well, when it comes to boredom, what I like to do to fight it off... Hey, some Nautilus. You guys are supposed to be tameable. Hey, jellyfish! You are actually what I'm here for. Got ya. I should probably get more than one of you. Okay, is that all the jellyfish from that group? There's some more over there. Oh, I'm about to drown. Where'd that jellyfish go? I saw some more jellyfish. Oh, there they are. I'm about to drown again, though. No! They're too deep. It is a pretty fun mod pack. This is all the mods 11. It's not finished yet. I will warn you right there. It is still in... I think they actually admit it's still in beta form. So... it is far from complete. Oh, fudge. I didn't mean to hit the Nautilus. Oh, but he jumps out of the water. That's kind of cool. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to hit you. But, yeah, I mean, it's pretty fun. You just have to be okay with the fact that it's not complete. And there is potential that some of the updates could completely... like, you'd have to do a complete restart when some of the updates come out. Like, when a great example, when they put Botania... like, Botania's not on the mod pack yet. There's a bunch of mods that's not in it yet. And so, like, when Botania gets loaded up, I will have to restart my world. Because I don't have... I've done a lot of exploring. I'm not sure exactly all the different textures it has. It does have a lot of things to it. One great example, like, it has the Roots Classic mod, which surprised me. I was not expecting the Roots Classic mod in all the mods 11. But I enjoyed it. I enjoy it. Now, cook you guys. And now we got our sticky piston. And now, whoops, I already got that. We can make that. Oh, and that just needs a regular piston. Right now, our primary focus is we are trying to get a storage system set up because I don't have good storage. All I have for storage is these handful of chests, and they're not organized in any way, shape, or form. And so it's like, okay, time to organize and get a functioning storage, finally. Okay, so wait, what am I... Oh, I don't actually... I don't have the piston made. I'm sitting here like, why is it not working? And it's like, it would help if I have the piston. I'm also going to chuck a bunch of things in my bag. This is single player. Not that I don't like multiplayer. It's just all of my friends are currently on a different mod pack that I wasn't in the mood to play. Because I kind of played it way too many times. Okay. I am going to purposely overdo the number of item interfaces. And let's also create... I wish I had more cables. But today is the main goal, finally getting a storage system set up. So that we can... I already said that. I'm a little out of it today. I am not 100%... Well, I shouldn't say that. I do know why I am out of it. I have just been working too much. Okay. Now I need redstone and a frick ton of it. Centerboard, aquamarine, garnets. Actual block of andesite. And I got a bunch of purifying drops. That will be helpful. Did I not get any redstone? Redstone ores. Okay. I needing to combine these things now. Because oh my goodness. Okay. Carnelian. Yeah, I did not get as much redstone as I'd want. Now, granted, if I throw it in there, that gets me 9. I'm gonna just lazily break them all, though. Oh. Okay. Let's go to bed. Okay. Yeah, it's still not enough logic cables. Looks like redstone's gonna be something we'll need to automate as well. Let's see if we can at least connect everything up. Okay, almost. Now wait a minute, I actually have enough redstone. What am I missing? Those. Is there a way to just make these? You can use the mechanical squeezer to squeeze it out of them. Okay. Diamond, obsidian, that's easy. We need 2 energy batteries, which needs a lot of the minerals. Great. And a whole entire block of redstone. Okay, well, did any more grow while I was... Yes. Okay. Is there a way to... No, it makes it into charcoal. This can get mineral resin that can dry into a block. That I can then turn into... No, I cannot. Oh, yeah, I can. Right there. Now, what about mineral berries? Can I... By chance... No. But they are needed for things. So... Let's go ahead and grab that. And we can then make the static light, which I need 2 of, to then be able to craft the display panel. Oh, right, it needs a mineral glass that needs mineral resin. Okay. Drying basin is cheap. Just gotta get black dye. Wonder if there's, besides ink sacs. Honestly, ink sacs aren't that hard to get. Okay. Ink sacs. Squids, where were you? There was a bunch of squids here just a minute ago. No, like seriously, there was just a bunch of squids here a minute ago. Where'd they all go? Oh, they're on my map now. They're over here. There they are. Come here. Hold still. There's another one, y'all. And another one. Okay. And that's 4. That's enough. Alright. Okay. Whoa, that was weird. Alright, we got the ink sacs. Right, we were needing to make the drying basin. So, let's do that now. Let's see here. Alright, 2 more iron. Okay, so the drying basin, what am I missing? Oh, those are logs, not... Okay. Okay, those are logs. There we go. Got 4 logs. Alright. Now, I am going to need... Because... to make the mineral glass, we need the mineral resin, which can only come from a squeezer. And I don't have the ability to make the mechanical squeezer at this particular moment in time. So, we need a squeezer. Thankfully, we have a frick ton of iron. Is it 9 or 10? It's going to be 10. Plus 4 sticks, and this one will take... I have too many sticks. And this one will take 2... Oh, right, I need the block of iron first. And then I can make the squeezer. Which also ends up completing a large number of quests in the Integrated Dynamics quest line. That gets us mineral logs. This will get us a... I'll take a free bucket of mineral resin. Let's grab some glass. Okay. Then we can put the glass in here. And the... There. So now we have mineral resin with glass, and that should dry into a mineral... That was fast. I was not expecting it to be that fast. Now then, don't need those. I will take more of those. I'll take free experience. I need some more logic cables. More logic cables. I don't need any more of those. I don't need any more of those. Okay. Now we got more logic cables, so I did not mean to go. Oops. I did not mean to go so far out. There. Now we need to make, right? Light display storage terminal. Okay. And now I should be able to, and it will get put into one of these chests. Yep, there it is, right there. But now we have organized, because now I can just come here and just say cobblestone and just type it in. And I can just chuck everything in. And it's perfectly fine. See? And then one thing we can also do is it tells us how many, like, storage we have. And so if we need to and or want to, we can be like, let's go make 2 iron upgrades. Or here, actually. I want... Here they are. Basic to copper, basic to iron. So let's go ahead. I really should bookmark these. Just because I'm gonna do them a lot. Okay, so now take a stick, go to sleep. I actually needed more than 1 stick. And honestly, I have so much. I have so much iron. Like, not even counting the iron I got from this, but also, like, here's a stack and a half of it right here. And that's not all my iron. Okay, now, make all of these into levers. I can then make 32 basic iron tier upgrades. Now, before I do this, you'll notice 4,800 or 4,800. Okay, we're at 4,800. Now, with Oh, those aren't even a part of it. But with all of these now upgraded, 9,600. We just doubled our storage capacity by doing that. So now one of the things we can do is first, anything I don't want in storage will go into my backpack, which will then go onto my back. Now making to where I can grab all the things that are going in the storage, bring them over here. And one thing that's great about this, it does not require power to work. I don't have to keep it charged. And that right there is what kind of makes this style of storage really kind of overpowered. Come to think of it, probably I should check and see if it's on my custom mod pack. But goodness gracious, I'm already have 2,000 filled. But this will also help compact our items so that things that normally are together can be compacted, which is something we have a really hard time with, as some of you all know. As well as we can figure out what to do with some of these items that we have way too much of, like the seeds. Okay. And the food. We gotta figure out what to do with all the food. We have a lot of food. I wonder if there is some kind of kitchen mod on this mod pack that we could figure out what to do with the food. That's something we should real quick take a look at here, because there is the food and farming. There is the kitchen mod, actually. Yeah, there is the kitchen mod. Okay. I have a multi-block kitchen. This will show you every recipe that is available to you with the food that you have in your inventory or stored in the kitchen multi-block. So we can actually create a nice chicken. Or a nice... So... yeah, we are going to want to do that. And make to where we can do something with all of our food. So it looks like cooking for blockheads is probably the next thing we're going to do. But first we're going to just continue to unload all this stuff in. Now, I'm curious if we could potentially, instead of having, a... Like, could we have the multi-block connect with our system? Or do we have to, like, make that completely separate from everything else? Okay, and I've eaten that, I've eaten that, I've eaten that. That's the other thing. I need to eat I need to eat more things to gain more hearts. So that's a thing. And it's been so long, London. How you doing? You have been busy, if I remember correctly. Oh, and I did a thing. If you become a member, where are they? If you become a member, I name mobs after you. And dependent upon your level of membership, we'll decide if it's a passive mob, hostile mob, or the highest level is you get a machine named after you. You get one of the machines that we build named after you. But we built, we did a thing. We built a storage system that's not complete yet. And it currently has 96,000 space, and I filled 10,000 of it already. $11,000 of it already. You know, that is good, like, to have a wild summer. That means you've been having fun. So I am happy to hear that you've been having fun. At the moment, the only machine I have named after people, and I gotta make the sign real quick, is I am going to be calling this entire setup the Kobe. And that is being named after one of my first real super fan, who earlier this year committed suicide. And so I try to always have a name. I always have something named after him as a reminder of him. And so right now, I think he wouldn't mind that he would be named after one of our most useful machines. I think he'd like that. Okay. All right, first a stick. None. All right. Now, normally I would name my fastest machine after him because he was a bit of a daredevil. Did I just put a sign down on my bed and then fell asleep and broke the sign? I think that's what just happened. But yeah, so far I don't have anyone who is taking the who is currently the highest level. So yeah, the machines are being named after a machine is the highest level of subscriber. Or member, I should say. So the highest level of membership gets a machine named after them. And so it is something I just started. Yeah, it is. It is sad, and I am hoping like his family can. I've told his family if they want to reach out to me, they can. Since I knew him really well, and they said they might in the future. They haven't yet. Now, do we want to keep... I actually want to make more iron farms. Not that I need the iron, though. I really don't need the iron. Because we have so much of it. But... yeah. I came up with the idea, like, last week that, hey, I should give people, you know, to become members, to incentivize them besides all the other things that I have set up. I'm like, you know what? I'll name things after you. And this morning we got our first member, and so I was excited to be like, yay, I get to finally name something after someone. Now, honestly, he probably would have... Killer B probably would have preferred me to... he is the guy who has made the Villager RTS campaign that I have been playing. And he probably would have preferred one of the mobs from that campaign to be named after him. I'm just not sure if I can. If I can, I will. That is something that I will find out. Now we are... right now what I am doing is combining all of these things so that they're compact. Alright, Night London. Wish you could stay a little bit longer, but happy that you showed up. And we honestly got a lot of stuff. We've already done pretty good for today. One thing I think we need to do is we're going to have to set up a sand or a dust, automated dust. We should do that. And that way we can start getting more redstone. Automate redstone. Okay, I got a bunch of sand. Okay. We got so much stuff. Oh my gosh, we have so much stuff. I have to admit, this entire setup over here is extremely overpowered when it comes to getting stuff. Oh, and we got a bunch of eroding drops and a bunch of purifying drops already. Oh, this is going to be good. Okay. Now then, I need my iron pipes. And my buckets. Okay, so we already have one that makes... This turns things into gravel. Oh, I didn't need the iron pipes. I needed the copper pipes. Gosh darn it. And levers. Okay, I actually need more copper pipes. Okay. And I have a frick ton of levers, so that's helpful. Okay. Now. I already have... Oops. I already have a pipe that pulls... Why is it looking like that? That I don't like. Put it here. Okay. Now, I already have one that turns gravel. So, can I just make one that takes that gravel, puts into another eroder? Just a basic iron, or a basic wood. I just realized I could put one right there and that would power all of them. Okay. And we can grab this strainer. And it'll go here. This one would also have an eroder. Now, quick question though is, dust can use a wooden mesh. Okay. So that makes it nice and easy. Oops. Oh well. Okay. Put this here. Connect the fluid pipe. Get rid of that one first. Okay. And there we go. Now that is empty. This is now having eroder in it. Or yeah, eroding. Okay. And now I need one for a purifying. And this is where I need another copper block to put the purifying strainer. This will purify the dust. And then yeah, you now have the 4 things of purifying. And now that's pushed into there. Okay. Now, the purifying will need a diamond. Ideally a diamond. I don't know why I grabbed 2 of these. I'm gonna need more wooden strainers as well. Gosh darn it. Okay. Let's make some more wooden strainers. That's what I was looking for right there. Mesh. Alright. Made a frick ton of those. To refill this. Okay, and now we need the 3rd one of these. Okay. Now I'm running the issue. If I put this here, this will activate it. But actually, honestly, that's fine. Put that there. It will activate off that. And that's fine. Okay. Because right now there's not any... It doesn't actually have anything to activate off of. Okay. Now. I now need diamond meshes. Oh, whoops. Okay, there we go. That was weird. Anyways, as I was saying, need the diamond meshes. Which I should have easy ability to make them. First I need to make 2 of the wooden meshes. And then I can make them into flint. And then make them into the copper. Iron. And then finally gold. And last but not least, I don't have the diamonds. Now, before I go and... Oh, I don't have any diamonds in there. I have 58 there, 41 there, 64 there. So I just need to burn stuff. I need some coal. I also have to take a piece of charcoal. 1 charcoal will cook up enough. I really kind of wish I had the create mod. I would love to keep these things all cooking at non-stop. I really would. But I sadly don't. That is hopefully something that will get added to this mod pack, is the create mod. Okay. Now we can throw the diamonds in and make our diamond meshes. Okay. Now, I can throw the diamond mesh here, diamond mesh here. 1 more copper pipe. And I think actually I had a diamond chest here. And then lever. That lever's already on. That lever's on. That just looks weird. And there we go. Oh, and beautiful. It actually just separates 1 by 1. Oh, I love that. Okay. So now we have the gravel getting eroded. Oh, wait. This is then making purified sand. Purify... Oh. Oh, this might not actually be right. This isn't right, because purified sand does not get us redstone. It does get us prismarine shards and salt ore. And okay, purified sand actually can be quite helpful because it gets us prismarine crystals and the prismarine shards. But not right. Not what we were looking for. Because I did not mean this needed to be the... Okay. Okay. Do I have any more of these? No, I am out of these. Fudge. I need to make 1 more. And I just kind of, you know what? Ha! Sent it in the nether. And then I'm going to end up picking it up in a... I'm going to pick it up. Do I have any strainers? No. I have netherite. Oh, that's dark steel. Never mind. I can have netherite. Okay. And... make that. Make that. Okay. Okay. And then... purify. And I have enough eroding drops to make one more bucket of eroding. Which isn't great, but it will work. And... oh, what do I need to make dust? Just the wooden. Okay. So, I need 2 more chests of just wooden. Okay. There we go. That's enough. And... now what I'm gonna do is put this here, put the copper pipe coming out, okay, and now away they go. Okay, so now this is making sand. That's powered. And sadly enough, didn't actually... I got some cactus, that'll be useful. But there we go, now we're getting purified sand that will get us redstone. And I currently have this on as well, because why not? Yeah! We have done it. We have gotten the redstone. We have gotten the redstone. Alright. We have automated redstone. That is Now we've automated like all the resources except for netherite, which we can also do. And that's probably actually something we should think about doing. Because guess what? We have a whole bunch of netherrack. And we can take the netherrack and put it through the strainer. We can get lava drops just by putting it through a gold mesh, but if we purify it, turn it into purified netherrack, and then strain the netherrack, we can get netherite scrap ore pieces. Needs to be going through an emerald mesh, though. Not that hard to make an emerald mesh. In fact, actually, come to think of it, we should have enough emeralds to take these two that are about to break. We should already have enough emeralds for this. Yes, we do. And this is also one of the useful things is when you upgrade them, it repairs them back to full. And that can be so useful. Now, as I was saying, when we are straining it to get the netherite scrap, 4 netherite scraps will get us an ancient debris. Here is the kicker. We can then take that ancient debris and stick it in a liquefaction. And we get just netherite. Just we get netherite. And we then take that, throw it in incubation, and we get the netherite ingots. Like, free netherite ingots. Without any difficulties. So, it's not a bad deal. And in all honesty, it's not hard. In fact, we just need 2 strainers. We need we could just connect this to a purifier and follow it up with a strainer. And then we can get all the netherrack we want. Or all the netherite we want. OMG, why are we not already doing this? Like, why are we not already doing this? Okay, here. One moment. I need sticks, please. I need lots of sticks. Okay. Okay, so now we need 2 of these. We're going to need 4 of these. One to make 2 strainers. And then these ones have to be upgraded all the way to emerald for simplicity's sake. Are you kidding me? I don't have the copper. I don't have any copper. Oh. I have a bunch of copper dust. Let's just take that out and go cook it real quick. I didn't know I had a bunch of copper dust. That's so random. Okay. Cook it up, please. There we go. And now we'll get the iron, gold, Gosh darn it, I'm missing the diamonds again. Thing is, though, I've been cooking a bunch of diamonds. I've been letting a bunch of diamonds cook here, so I got 7 more diamonds. We really need to, like, set that up to cook more. Like, really. Okay, and now I'm gonna go ahead and... I don't need to upgrade both of them to emerald, but I'm going to. Now, I'm going to set up first. And again, though, it's not going to be hard. I'll go a little farther away on that one. And this one just needs regular water, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's just water. And an emerald mesh. Oh, interesting. I can get grass blocks. That's interesting. I was not expecting grass blocks. Alright. Now I need the purifying ore, though. So the good question is do I have purifying? Do I still have purifying? I only have 3. Fudge. Is there an easy way to get this? I just have to strain water, or strain gravel. I love how I just take one and it's like, boom, okay, they're all gone. Now you just stick it in that. And then I just wait. And I did not need to wait very long. Okay. That was annoying. I remember dealing with you guys earlier and not wanting to work. Okay. One of the wooden ones just broke. Sounds weird when they break. Makes me freak out for a second. Okay. Copper and my birch pipe and lever. I have to admit, I am happy. I am liking the setup. Okay. And finally, this one will need to go into a chest. I need to cook a bunch. I need to get a bunch of diamonds. I need to cook a bunch of diamonds. Okay. Alright, well, let's turn on this crazy machine and let's start rolling in the netherite, shall we? Oh, and I think that's also making us eroding drops too, isn't it? Yeah. It's actually getting us both the eroding and the purifying drops. And sand dust. Now this is also going to get us gold and quartz. Plus blackstone basalt. Rose quartz. Crimson iron. Wait, crimson iron? What is crimson iron for? Oh, that's silent. That's in silent gear. Okay. Thinking of silent gear, I have the ability... Hi, there's a thunderstorm. I have the ability... I forgot. That I should be able to make my blueprints. Okay. So... Oops. That. 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 Okay. And let's see here. If I take the cord blueprint and put string. There we go. Let's do more than one. And then the tool rod blueprint with planks. Okay, what else does this need? Is a tool rod cord. Probably needs a binding. Okay. Let's come down here. Okay. And honestly, because I have sawdust. So, paper. More paper. And because I can, more paper. All right. Now, I can just make blue dye now because I have a frick ton of lapis. Okay. And now I want the binding. And then I can do the binding part. Okay, so far I have the tool rod, the cord, the binding. I probably need a grip. I don't know if I need all of those things. Okay. And now... binding. I need something that can be grip. I don't have any leather. So what can I make into a grip? I haven't eaten rotten flesh yet. I didn't know that. Can I make leather out of rotten flesh? Yeah, in the drying basin. Ooh, and my lights just flashed. Oh, I only do one at a time, though. That's kind of annoying. Okay. So yeah, guys, my lights just flashed. So if I'm suddenly not live anymore, um, means my power went out, and I apologize. I am having a. We have been kind of having a little bit of a thunderstorm today. So now if we throw all these parts together... Oh, we need all the parts. Okay. Which is going to require more of those. So I have the tool rod. I need a tip upgrade now. Okay. Is there... Oh, I need to go grab some more buckets of water. Of course I do. And then I can make paper. Thankfully, I do have a ton of sawdust. Okay. So now I got the tip upgrade. Now, what can I have as a tip? Tool rod for that. A tip upgrade. I could do a lapis tip upgrade. Now, would a lapis be one that requires... Yeah, it requires... can I have the... Can I have the planks as a tip? No. What about leather? Can leather be a tip? Where's my leather? Or what about bone? That could just be a tool rod. There's a spider near me. Okay, whatever. It's binding. What can be a tip? Glowstone. Okay. Can I just, like... know... I would like to know... what are all the things that can become a tip? That's the thing. It's just simply like, oh, here's an example tip upgrade. Does Silent Gears have a book? That is a good question. Does Silent Gears have a book? Okay. Both worlds by using Silent Gear and Productive Metalworks. Yeah, fire clay. I'm not in the mood to deal with fire clay right now. So... at Silent Gear. There is a... well, it's a blueprint book. This book holds all your blueprints. Grip and lining. Binding. Slingshot ammo. So... tips. These are all tool rods. Wait, teleporters? Okay, wait. Silver, gold, block of chaos essence. Hello.
Have you gotten any of these at all?
Currently at 22.
Oh, good job.
Yes, today is being a really good day. For those who are wondering, my daughter just walked in. She's a pain in the...
¿Cómo estás?
That's hello, how are you?
Yeah, it's in a minute.
You guys can ignore her.
Please don't. I'm not. I'm the main character. Actually, I'm kidding. I'm not one of those people. Please don't clip that.
Yeah. She's a pain in the butt.
No, I'm not.
Tip.
I can't untie my shoe.
That sucks to be you. Okay, there has to be something. I love you. It's a cord. Tool rod. Wait. Okay. This could be a lining or a grip. That's jewel, tool rod. This has tip upgrade. But since it is falling under a gem, it needs to be smelted. I would like a tip that does not need to be smelted right now. This also is, the diamond's also a gem. I haven't eaten beef yet, okay. And I haven't eaten a walnut yet. Haven't eaten a pecan yet. Apparently there's a lot of things I haven't eaten yet. See, the thing with any of the metal ones, we have to smelt them, and I'm not in the mood to smelt. I just want to make a basic... a basic tip. That's all I'm wanting. But I'm needing something that's not a gem to make a tip. Or not a metal. One of the two. So... Is there an option? I don't think there is. I don't think there's going to be an option for us guys. Oh wait, no, I need an avocado tree before I can... Pear. These are all the gems. Oh, I do have an avocado sapling. Never mind. Or... Okay. I'm also finding things I haven't eaten yet. Okay. Metal can't be used. So I can't use stone to make a tip. Okay. So yeah, it looks like we're gonna have to... So wait a minute though, how do we make a... Hmm... So how do we make a tip upgrade? If we don't have... Huh, okay. That's weird. We're gonna have to do... Okay. Okay, because, like, we can make... Now, how would we make the cast, though? We need a part. So, wait. we need a part. Okay, so wait, we need a part to be able to cast, to make a cast. So that means that there should be a way to make a... And this falls under gem. See, I'm not 100% sure. Maybe we can make one out of a gem? Okay, real quick. I am going to Google... Okay. Alright, not on my phone because my phone sucks. My phone is sucking right now. Make. Upgrade silent gear. There we go. Okay. Possibly flint? It can. Because it okay. Alright. So... At silent... Okay, so I want that, I want that, I want that. I want that. I need this. So I got the tool rod, the tip, the cord, the binding. Right, I have the cord, the binding. All I need now is a coating. Which is going to need to go grab some more. All right. Boop. Now, let's go ahead and do this just one more time, I think. Gosh darn it. Okay. Now then, what can have a coating? Or what would be considered a coating? Prismarine crystals? Maybe? Okay, sweet berries, no. grip lining main. Okay. So... Alright. The only standard coating used for tools and armors in the Silent Gear mod are gold and netherite. Okay. Okay. I need... Alright. Coding is going to... So coding requires us to smelt no matter what. But wait a minute, wouldn't that also require me to be able to make the coding tool? Because... So wait, would making... So it's saying gold? Because yeah, gold is a coating. The prismarine crystals is a coating. And then I think it said netherite is a coating. But how would I make one of these? Okay. So I have the tool rod, I have a tip upgrade, I have a cord, binding, and a grip. I really, really wish that they could show you how to make things. And Silent Gear doesn't have a book to help. I have the repair kits, of course, the coding smithing template. Well, no, that might not be. Jeweler tools, crude knife, crude hammer. What does the crude knife do? Okay, and crude hammer. Doesn't really do anything. Okay. There is a material book. Now, I might already have the Silent Gear material book. I do. Okay. Okay. By property, durability, repair, enchantment, charging, rarity. Okay. By ID? No. Because yeah, netherite. Exclusives added coating material to mimic vanilla mechanics as closely as possible. A netherite coated diamond tool should be nearly identical to a vanilla netherite. Okay. Range damage. Wait, netherrack? Also have flints. Hmm. Hmm. So, this is useless to me. This just simply tells me if I'm wanting a specific... That's not what I want. So I don't care about materials book. Okay, grip and the lining. Binding, binding, binding. Hmm. Then this one here is literally just a book of that holds my blueprints. You make spears. So I'm noticing there is no binding cast or coat cast. So okay. Okay, so how to make a sling shot silent gear mod. Blueprints on a crafting table. And find silk bind and apply silent trait by crafting materials like phantom membrane and starlight essence depending on your mod pack. And let's see here. Okay, that's not how to make it. Oh, there is a wiki. Not sure how good the wiki is going to be, but tips for success. Okay. Gear parts and assemble your first item. So your items. I would like to know. Okay. Repair kits, upgrades, utility. Would it be under utility, maybe? No. No. Here. So here, go all. The slingshot. Firing. Use levels of ammo. Very fast draw speed. But low damage. Good early ranged option for better bows are available. What is... Fork limbs of silent gear slingshot determines pebble firing speed and damage. Okay, wait, what? Wait, is there a slingshot? I don't remember seeing a part saying there's necklace chain, sickle blade, slingshot limbs. Is that actually why I'm failing? Okay, and so this would fall under parts / upgrades supported by item. So let's... And now if I do this with a string cord and the part, but then also we can add... Can we not add the binding? I'm guessing we can't add that. Ancient and flexible. Okay, now what if we were to then, like, we can then add the grip, which, flexible 3, increasing a lot of things. And we can then add the binding that increases my flexibility and repair efficiency. And then this will just increase my durability. Okay. I feel stupid now. Now, how do I make pebbles? Because pebble. Is there a pebble blueprint? I'm not seeing a pebble blueprint. So how do you make the pebble? Oh, you can cook. Wait. Wait. I can cook to make the ammo. Okay. Then how have I not accidentally made the pebbles before? Because it wants to turn it into stone. So... Now how would we want to make the pebble? So wait, are you telling me I can make the slingshot but not make the ammo for it? Is that what is that what's going on here? I can't make slingshot ammo? I mean, I can get stone pebbles. Is there like what if I make the crude hammer? All right, let's make the crude hammer and see if I can make pebbles. I did not want that. I want the crude hammer. And then what if I was to do that? Or this isn't gonna break it. Okay. Main and a tool rod. Please don't tell me I've wasted my time doing this. Okay. Alright, here, let's make a furnace. The furnace is a little slower. Okay. How to make pebbles for Silent Gear mod. Sandgreen pebbles are not typically generated or crafted directly through the mod zone stations. Usually gathered from the ground, broken from gravel, or sourced via complementary terrain and resource mods present in your pack. Look for... Okay. First thing, they're crafted by combining 3 pieces of cobblestone in an upside down V. Wait. Upside down V. That doesn't seem to work. Hmm. So yeah, wants to say doing this. That's not gonna work. What about if I grab some gravel? Hmm. Is this actually going slower than... Strange. But we got a bunch of redstone, so that's all I cared about. Okay. They're all different concrete powders. Okay, yeah, so... I have a slingshot with no way to make pebbles. Or slingshot ammo. I have these stone pebbles. Will that work? Great, so I wasted my time on this. Okay, that sucks. That really, really sucks. I wasted my time on that. Okay, well, I think we are going to stop there for today. Because my stomach is bothering me a little bit, and I have a lot that I'm doing tomorrow. So, we did get our storage system set up with over 96,000 storage, so I'm not gonna I'm not gonna complain about that. As well as we automated redstone. So now we can have redstone all we want. And we automated netherite. So we can have all the netherite we want. Plus quartz, crimson iron, gold, and rose quartz. So we are about to become very... Why, what am I saying about to? We are... we are very rich. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, remember hit big thumbs up button and subscribe for more. And I'll see you guys next time. Later, everybody.